In this video, we will discuss about conjunctions, types of conjunctions and examples. So, let us start. Have you heard about the word junction? What does the word junction means? It means something which connects or some place which connects. So, we can say conjunctions are joining words which connects two words, phrases and clauses. So, conjunction is a part of speech that is used to connect words, phrases, clauses or sentences. The words which are used as conjunctions are, some of them are and, but, nor, yet, but, or, so, for, because, etc. How many types of conjunctions are there? There are three types of conjunctions: subordinating conjunction, coordinating conjunction, and correlative conjunction. Now we will discuss the first one, that is subordinating conjunction. A subordinating conjunction is a word or phrase that links a dependent clause to an independent clause. The few words which can be used as subordinating conjunctions are although, after, because, etc. Here is a chart of the words which are used as subordinating conjunctions, like after, although, as if, as long as much as soon as, etc. Now let us look over a few examples. He works so hard that he can provide everything we need. So here we can see the word that is joining two parts. Independent clause, he can provide everything we need, and dependent clause, he works so hard. Next sentence, my parents will always support me whether I succeed or not. Here, the word whether joins the two parts, that is, my parents will always support me, I succeed or not. Independent clause and dependent clause. They came to talk to me as soon as I entered the classroom. Here, as soon as. This is the conjunction which is joining two parts, that is, they came to talk to me, I entered the classroom. Though I tried to be free with them, they did not seem to like me. Here, though is a conjunction which is joining the two parts, that is, I tried to free with them, they did not seem to like me. So, this was a subordinating conjunction. The words subordinating conjunctions are those conjunctions which joins independent clause with the dependent clause. Our next the next type is coordinating conjunction. Can you see a word here? FANBOYS. Yes, the word is pronounced as fanboys. Now, if you remember this fanboys, you will be easily remembering coordinating conjunctions. F stands for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. So, these words are used as coordinating conjunctions. Now, what are the coordinating conjunctions? Coordinating conjunctions are the most popular category of conjunctions. They bring ideas together. They can join words, phrases, and clauses. There are 7 coordinating conjunctions, and they are easy to remember by the word fan boys. For and nor but, after but o for or will be there, then yet so. Now we should follow some points for coordinating conjunctions. First one is, we should put a comma before the coordinating conjunction when it is used to connect two independent clauses. In subordinating conjunction, we saw that independent clause is connected with dependent clause. But here in coordinating conjunctions, if a conjunction is connecting two independent clauses, then we should put a comma before the coordinating conjunction. When we are using a coordinating conjunction to connect two items, then we don't need to use comma. When using a coordinating conjunction with a list of items, the comma before the coordinating conjunction is optional. Okay, now we will see few examples. I love chocolate, yet I do not eat chocolate ice cream. Okay, I love chocolate, I do not eat chocolate ice cream. Two independent clauses, so yet is the conjunction here and we are using comma before yet. Priya likes to read and write. Here similar ideas we are joining with and we don't need to use comma here. She is cooking chicken, potatoes, corn and carrot. Here and is conjunction. Okay. Now what is our third type? Our third type is correlative conjunction, correlating conjunctions. Okay, what is the meaning of correlate? Correlate, co means working together and relate means relating one sentence or element to another. So we can say in these examples, some words will act together in correlating conjunctions. We can say that few words will add together. Now let us see what do we mean by correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions come in pairs and you have to use both of them in different places in a sentence to make them work. They got their name from the fact that they work together, means co, and relate one sentence element to another. Correlative conjunctions include pairs such as both and, either or, neither nor, not but, and not only but also, etc. Now we will see few examples. In the end, we will remember not the words of our enemies, but the silence of our friends. Here, not and but are conjunctions. We have to use both the pairs in somewhere in our sentence. Either lead, follow or get out of the way. Here, either and or are conjunction. Not only is he a professional footballer, but he is also a successful businessman. So here, not only but also. See, also is not underlined but also. So here the pair is not only but also. No sooner had I finished watering the garden than it started raining. Here, no sooner and then are the words which are used as conjunction. So, what did we learn in this video? We learned that there are three types of conjunctions: subordinating, coordinating and correlative. Subordinating conjunctions, they join independent clause with dependent clause. Coordinating conjunctions is quite easy to remember through the word fanboys. And correlative conjunctions are used in pair. I hope you will understand the conjunction. In the next video, we will do some more exercises regarding conjunctions. Thank you.